Welcome to the Amazon. Enter the Amazon rainforest with us as we journey to the jungle's edge in Puerto Maldonado in Peru. Touching down in the Amazon felt surreal. The sounds, the smells, it was a dream come true and unlike anywhere we had ever been before. Puerto Maldonado is probably the most accessible point into the Amazon from Peru. To get here, you can either take an overnight bus or a short flight from Cusco. We opted for the latter. Within an hour, we went from the mountains into the depths of a place we had dreamed of going, the Amazon rainforest. Okay, so we have just arrived at SoTupa Eco Lodge, which is where we're going to be staying for the next 5 nights, 6 days. We have a load of different activities planned during our time here and we are really excited. If you know us well, you know how much we just love being in nature and around loads of wildlife, and coming to the Amazon has been a bucket list thing for us, especially for this trip. So we are so excited to be here and we cannot wait to show you everything that this place has to offer. We're just heading out on our first activity here and we are going for a walk through the rainforest to see what we can find.
Because this plant is able to try fever.
So we are on our first walk in the Amazon and we're walking beside the Tambopata river, which is the river that the SoTupa Eco Lodge overlooks.
We've just finished our walk through the jungle. Would you call it the jungle? Rainforest? Forest. Anyway, just finished our walk through the forest. Really interesting, learned a lot about the flora and fauna here. And we've just been shown a tour of their brand new hut or building that they hold yoga classes in the mornings and ayahuasca rituals. So we're gonna have a little relax now and then I think we're gonna have some dinner and then we're gonna go through a simulation of what an ayahuasca ritual would be like. So it's gonna be really interesting.
Ayahuasca mamacito y cantana mi kaya muiki. Ayahuasca mamacito y cantana mi kaya muiki. Ayahuasca mamacito. Mariri, mariri.
So we just had our ayahuasca simulation session and then a really lovely dinner, and now it's about 8:45 and we're heading to bed because we're so tired and we've got a really full day tomorrow. So we'll see you then.
Good morning from day 2 in the Amazon. We've been woken up this morning at like 6 AM to hundreds of parrots and macaws. You won't be able to see, but the river's behind me and then in the bank is all clay and they come at 6 AM to eat the clay. So one morning we're going to go down on the boat and we'll be able to see them and show you, but amazing how many of them there are. But we're just going to have breakfast and then today we're going on an excursion outside of SoTupa Eco Lodge. We're going to Sandoval Lake, which is in the National Reserve. So we've got a boat ride, a 3K hike or walk, and then we're going to go on a boat ride around the lake and we should see crocodiles, caiman, monkeys, loads of different animals. So really looking forward to it.
Good morning, Lewis. We've just been dropped off in the town of Puerto Maldonado. It is so cute. Got a real vibe to it. We've got 20 minutes before our boat tour leaves, so we're just going to grab a coffee somewhere, hopefully. So just walking walking to our boat now. It's so weird, it really feels like we're back in Asia because of the humidity and the tuk-tuks and everything and the jungle vibes. Just taking a walk through Tambopata National Park to get to the lake. Just got to the Sandoval Lake and now we are going to take a little boat out onto the lake and see what we can see.
Welcome, enjoy the lunch. This is the famous Juan, the Amazon dish. Yeah, my friends, enjoy.
Gracias.
Hola, público. My friend, bon appetit.
Just had a local
In the Amazon.
traditional lunch, Amazonian lunch, called Juane, which was chicken and rice wrapped in a leaf with a little banana and a little bit of sauce on the side. And now we're just walking back to our boat to do the second half of the tour and then head back.
Hello, so we are back at SoTupa and we had an amazing day out on Sandoval Lake. The lake itself is awesome, and then you're taking the boat ride through the jungle, proper Amazon bucket list feels. So loads of monkeys, sort of caiman, loads of cool birds. Yeah, it was just an awesome day. We got a 40-minute boat ride back and then the driver from the hotel picked us up. Just been chilling for the last hour and a half and now we are just going for dinner at the hotel.
Bedtime clothes.
Good night, see you tomorrow.
Good morning everyone, it's an absolutely gorgeous day here in the Amazon. The sun is shining. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Beautiful. Hey guys, so the time has come to give you a tour of where we are staying whilst we are in the Amazon jungle, SoTupa Eco Lodge.
Today we have steak, chips and salads. Banging.
Good afternoon guys. So today we have just spent the whole day shooting content for this place. I'll show you some pictures now. And now it is afternoon. It's been a gorgeous day actually. It's been so sunny and it's just been so nice and peaceful, relaxing here all day and obviously shooting content. And yeah, and now we're about to have a little picnic whilst the sun goes down, which will be lovely, overlooking the river behind us. And then we'll have some dinner and we're gonna go for a night walk as well to see what we can see in the nighttime. As lots of you probably already know, lots of wildlife tends to come out at nighttime only, so that'll be exciting. So yeah, stick around for that. It's amazing. Look, the moon's out.
Wow.
Oh, there's a reflection of the moon.
guys. So we haven't actually done a lot today. We've had a pretty lazy day. It's been really hot, so we did some photos of the place, just chilled, and then they invited, there's an animal shelter opposite the road which we're going to in the morning, which we're really excited about. So they invited all the volunteers over and set up a picnic and a fire. So we've just been having a few beers, some nice food, we've made some new friends, and now time for an early dinner, bed for us, and then we're getting up at 5 AM to go see the macaws and the parrots feeding, so we'll see you there.
Morning guys, it is 5:30 in the morning and we are up and we're gonna go do some bird watching, see if we can see some macaws.
Last night we did a simulation of what an ayahuasca ceremony would be, which we'll come on to in a minute, and the owners have asked us if we would like to participate in the ceremony, and we have agreed. So for those of you that don't know, ayahuasca is it's considered a spiritual ceremony in Peru. We are just doing a one-off, so we may not experience the full effects, but we are treating it as if it is the real thing with a shorter cleansing, which means for a 48-hour window, no red meat, no cafe, no sex, gutted. Limited sugar, limited salt, no alcohol, I think that's it.
No dairy.
No dairy, but at SoTupa, they have their own shaman, so there's a shaman that lives here and he will conduct the ceremony and he will guide us through that ceremony and make sure that we're okay. So we've had our first day of cleansing today, and then tomorrow morning we will have a kind of light breakfast, and then we have to take a beverage that's going to make us be sick, which may sound disgusting, but it is essentially getting all of the kind of bad toxins and everything out of our stomach.
So we're about to drink this leaf extract in preparation for our ayahuasca tonight. It's going to make us sick. So we've just had our green drink, which was interesting, and now we've got to drink all this water, and then apparently we're going to be sick. Can't wait.
Evening guys, so this morning we started the process of doing an ayahuasca ceremony, which involved taking a drink that would cause us to kind of cleanse and purge our body, so a lot of sick and a lot of going to the toilet, and we thought it would just last a couple of hours, but it's now 5 PM, so we took it at 7 AM, so 10 hours later, and Liv is still bedridden, really not very well. I'm feeling better, but very exhausted. Been asleep a lot of the day, it's been quite grim. To tell the truth, so we have decided that we can't go through with the ayahuasca, but I am now going to go out on a boat ride to try and find the Caimans and see the sunset, which will be nice, and then hopefully when I get back, Liv's sleeping at the moment, she'll be feeling a bit better. So we had a really nice sunset, but unfortunately the lodge lent the boat to a local family yesterday to use, and they have broken the motor, so we haven't made it very far. So we're now going to go back and we're going to do the night walk, which we plan to do tomorrow. We're going to do that tonight, and then tomorrow we're going to fix the boat and come back out on the boat tomorrow. Look at him, he's massive. We are out on a night walk on the other trail from SoTupa. We're now in a tertiary forest, mainly bamboo. We are looking for white insects and maybe a sloth. This tiny little spider with the green like back, if that bit us, we might die. Or would we definitely die? Oh, we'd definitely die.
Morning guys, so we are back in the land of the living and it is our second to last day at SoTupa. It feels very sad, this time has gone so quickly, but we are doing something super duper exciting. We are visiting the Amazon shelter, which is where they bring animals who have been injured, or maybe their parents have been killed in the wild and they bring them here
to rehabilitate them, and then they let them back out into the wild again once they are strong enough, which is really, really great. We actually met some of the volunteers here the other day. They came over to SoTupa for some drinks. So we heard all about the amazing stuff they do here. We would also love to come and volunteer here if we had the time, but we are going to have a tour and see all the epic things they do here today.
An amazing morning down at the animal centre. Incredible what they do there. So they've got like 80 animals at the moment. They've got a tapir, monkeys, baby capybara, and they essentially just get donated all these animals from local authorities, and they can be pets, they can be animals used in the circus, and it's a charity, so they look after them. We were chatting to an English couple that are there at the moment, and they said that the place has hardly had any volunteers for I think 18 months. So if you are coming to Puerto Maldonado, definitely look into it. Maybe it's not well marketed or well known, but it's right opposite SoTupa. The guys from the shelter kind of come over here every night and have a drink, sit by the river, and yeah, like they're over there at the moment, like feeding baby monkeys in with all of the different animals, so it's pretty awesome. So that was great. And now we've just been chilling and we are about to go kayaking down the river. So we're going to kayak for an hour and we're going to get picked up in the boat to bring us back up river. And then after that, we're going to have a 20-minute chill, and then we're going to go back out and look for the Caiman for the second time, because they've now fixed the boat so we can do that.
Having foot mud bath. Oh my god.
You should lay in it, rub it all in.
Hey. Sunset boat ride to see if we can spot any caimans. Just finished our sunset into evening boat ride to spot some caimans. We saw a couple in the water, one really clear baby one, and now we're back at SoTupa and we are about to have our final supper. Very sad. Right guys, it's about 8:30. We've had our final dinner. We're in bed looking at some photos that we've taken today, and then we've got tomorrow morning, and then that'll be it. So I'm going to close out here for today and we'll see you tomorrow. Good morning everyone. So today is our final morning at SoTupa before we fly back to Cusco. We're just heading for our last breakfast here. This has really felt like a holiday. I'm not sure if it's the heat or what it is, but it's really felt like a holiday. And we'll be really sad to leave.
It's our last morning in the Amazon, and a pretty cool thing that everyone at SoTupa does when they leave is we're going to go plant a tree, I think, or a plant. We're going to plant something, which is a pretty nice way to leave the Amazon. So yeah, we've got 3 hours left, do some planting, head to the airport, and then that'll be it. Sad times.
More?
Yeah, go on.
So the time has come for us to leave SoTupa. Very, very sad. It's been an amazing 5 days here.
Yeah, sad to leave the Amazon. Bucket list stuff to say that we've finally done it. Awesome, what, 6 days? Gone in an absolute flash, to be honest. But yeah, very sad it's over, but we will hopefully be going back to the Amazon later in the trip, so stay tuned for that. But big thanks to SoTupa for an amazing few days. And yeah, who knows, maybe we'll be back one day.
Hopefully. Thanks so much for tuning into this episode, our first episode on the Amazon. If you like what we do here,
Like, share, subscribe, comment.
all the things.
See
See you in the next one. We are in the Amazon.
The Amazon.
Let's do that again.
Wait, why do I need to say that? Haven't you already?
See?
No, just like that.
only-
It's recording.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go on a boat.
I'm doing a video.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you want video? Yeah, okay.
So we've just had a traditional lunch called hane, which is basically... I've not filmed anything.
It's filming.
Yeah, I know. So the time has come to leave SoTupa